Sugar girl. Yes. Good morning. Look, I know you guys are used to just getting once a week. And sometimes I miss because there's other things I'm doing, right? But from now on, I'm not going to cheat you. You're going to get 5 days a week every morning with me. So just stay tuned and let's have some fun. All right? The streets is talking. The streets is talking. The streets is talking. Yes, the streets is really talking. It's a few things. Of course, there's the government doing their thing, right? It's crazy. And then there's other things that we're going to get into. But we're going to start with the government. So, old Trumpy and his goons around the country are redistricting their states so that it can side more with the Republicans than the Democrats. It's like, what? Wait a minute. You cheated to get in the Oval Office. Now you continue to cheat to stay? Hello, I don't know what kind of government job any of these senators that we voted for, what the hell kind of job y'all got? Because you guys aren't doing anything. This is crazy. But since Texas redistrict their state, guess what? California said, oh, that's what we doing? They did the same thing. So if you going forward with it, then we going forward with it. So then Florida. Now you know if Texas did it, Florida's gonna do it. Those are the two patsy countries, states. Those are the two patsy states that want to stay Republican. That's why both of those states are having issues. Mostly Florida though. They're having the most issues. But yeah, they redistrict so that they tore up like the black community. So the black vote is almost nothing because they redistrict the hell out of the state. There's an old saying that say cheaters never prosper. Shit, it looks like they're prospering well. But I also know that what goes around comes around. You know, it's a lot to that. And I hope all the other blue states fall in line because if they can do it, we can't we can't go high no more. We if they go low, we gotta go lower. Is what I'm saying. So anywho, hopefully by the time we actually end up voting, um, things are fixed. But this goes to show you for all of those ignorant ass people out there that says your vote doesn't matter, then why are they doing so much to curb it? Just think about it. Let's start using our damn nuggets, okay? Anywho, let's get on to the next thing of sabotagery. Oh man. So in this situation, there's also where they're about to stop. I guess the Republicans really aren't thinking. So they're really about to stop Medicaid and Medicare, right? So some lady, I just seen a video. She was talking about how, um, like, what's going to happen to the people in the nursing homes. Now, I don't think they thought that through because most of the people in the nursing homes ain't us. We actually take care of our parents. We ain't got that kind of money. We gonna keep our parents at the crib. But y'all all through the nursing homes, living assisted and all of that. And now they're trying to take away all of those benefits. They didn't think this thing out because guess what? Somebody in that family got to give up that job because who gonna take care of grandma? You see what I'm saying? They don't pay attention to anything. They think that's cool. So go ahead. Is that something you want to do? We're not surprised by anything they do. Nothing. And then the craziest thing is in this country, one of the most highest paid jobs is being ICE. Right now, to be an ICE agent, they giving you $50 G's off the top before you even work. That's just a signing bonus. 50 G's, y'all. Now, me personally, yeah, money is nice, but at the same time, I could not be dragging somebody out of no school, their home, their job. I couldn't do that. As a Black American, um, my people have been through a lot. So I'm not trying to put that punishment or have that on my conscience ever. Because remember, those people doing that job, right? I understand it's their job, but at the same time, you have to have a moral compass. And obviously, the ICE agents have no compass because I see a lot of Latinos doing it. A lot of Latinos is out there doing it. It's Black people too now. It's all of us out there, and I just couldn't do it. But they are hiring, just so you know. I know that sounds crazy, right? A lot of stuff sounds crazy. Also, on the low, a lot of people don't know there's a little diaspora. I wouldn't say war because war is where you're actually taking a life. I'll say disagreements, total disagreements. And it's because one group of people, the Africans, come to this country and disrespect Black Americans. You can't do that. We are the founding everything for this country. We built this country by ourselves. No African help, no Caribbean help, no white help, no Spanish help, nobody. It was strictly us, period. And the fight that we fought and all the lives lost just for our freedom, which was extended to all immigrants, no matter what ethnicity they are. So there is a certain thing of paying homage. It should. We're not asking for it, but I'm saying we should definitely be respected because you don't know what we've been through. You're just coming over here and it's all made up for you. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Now, the government doesn't like that. See, one thing about the Black community, we don't try to involve the police or the government. Those be the last two people we thinking about saying anything to. But because the Africans are so loud and wrong, our president, now nobody asked for this, it's happened because they listening to the streets. And so now that gave them the reason to decrease the time that Africans can stay here. Not all, it's a certain group of them can stay here. They have to leave. See, and those are the same ones disrespecting Black Americans. You can't disrespect the blueprint. We're the blueprint. Remember that. They forget so easy, y'all. They forget so easy. But yeah, that right there is something. Now, another thing Trump has done is, I guess, he really showing out for Black folks because Black Americans, because he he annihilated Charlemagne the God. He threw him up. So I'm kind of excited to see it. Maybe you guys should just tune in. I know we don't really watch the Breakfast Club like that, but you should tune in today because it's going to be something. I want to hear what Charlemagne has to say after the president basically slapped him up with just stuff. So that should be interesting. Make sure you tune in to see the Breakfast Club today. It's probably going to be their highest rated show. So tune in to that because it's going to be a doozy, to say the least. Anywho, people, that is what the streets is talking about. Say it with my chest. Say it with my chest. I'm gonna just say it with my chest. Being a Black American, we have done so much for society in general. 90% of the things you use on a daily basis was created by us. Now, I'm not talking about Caribbean Americans. I'm not talking about the Africans. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Black Americans of enslaved people. We we did a lot. We did a lot more than I even knew because of this Black diaspora war with African people that are staying in our country and are not staying in our country. It's the weirdest thing. The ignorance that comes out of their mouths is crazy. First, they're talking about, oh, the Pope, the Popo, using all our words. The Popo, they talk about our government, they talk about all of these things that have oppressed us. But what they didn't know is that they're just like the colonizers. You came here and tried to be the new Black people. And your people went as far as to try to even claim some reparations. What? Now you're pushing it too far. Now you're really pushing it too far. You don't deserve one red cent. Remember, there's a lot of people that you sold into slavery. Y'all forgot? Nobody forgets. But while we are over here, ain't nobody come looking for us. There was no aid, no help, no nothing from the continent of Africa or any of the countries. Now, the only one that did want to help us, and our government actually ended up taking him out, is Omar Gaddafi. That dude, man, I'll always pay homage to Gaddafi because he was a real president. He was a real G. And that African I can respect. I also can respect the Ethiopians because they were never colonized. Not really. They didn't had a couple little wars and stuff, but they're the only ones that kept the essence of them. And guess what? When they come here, they strive and they actually give back. But the rest of y'all, you have come to pillage. And you said it. I just come for money. And we're not the only country. But the funny thing is, y'all keep getting kicked out of country after country after country. And I don't blame them. Because when you bring this bad attitude, nobody wants you here. Now, as a Black American, I mean, we used to say African American. Yes, we were for that situation. It was an amazing thing. Until you guys disrespected us to, oh, you are slaves. Y'all were slaves too. And about a few months ago, before you got here, your ass was living in a mud hut. And that's real. Don't be fooled by those cities. Oh, most of them don't live in them. And the Nigerians, they're the ones that's like the raccoons of the Black diaspora because all they do is steal and scam. So if any of them are rich, they got your grandmother's money. Remember when they were scamming all the old people? For years in America. For years. They caught y'all in like some little warehouse. Hundreds of you, thousands of it. Call it. You thought we forgot. We didn't. As a Black woman, I look to other Black people and say this: I am not your enemy, sis, bruh. I'm not your enemy. And the mere fact that you think I am, or you continue to disrespect, the more I'm not going to want to be bothered with you. We didn't care at first, but now, tick tock, your visa's running out. See you later. Better leave before ICE come get you. Yeah, I said it. Because the disrespect they've shown black people is disgusting. So once you learn how to be better people, maybe then we'll talk. But as calling me brother or sister, nah, I'm good. Most of us are good. We're gonna stay to ourselves because no one has ever helped us. We don't expect help. We pulled our own self up by our bootstraps. And this time it's gonna be different. That's all I'm saying. Well, I had to say it with my chest. Well, it's that part of the show where it's time to say goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow now, but before I leave, I always like to leave you with a gem. Okay? There's an old saying that says, never bite the hand that feeds you. Nowadays, people throw that out and they disregard it. They bite off the hand that fed them. It's crazy. What's missing now in society is respect. There should be a lot more respect than there is. The government should respect the people that put them in office. Even though these people cheated, I'm just saying, if you are a public servant, you should respect the position that you were voted into. I'm saying, if you are in a relationship, be honest. Show some respect for the person that you're with. If you don't want to be with them, let them know. Because I know they would rather be punched in the face, punched in the face with the truth than kissed with a lie. So fix that. Another thing is, we should really understand that minding your business is an actual action. You're doing something. You're minding your own business. Too many people have gotten involved in things that was none of their business. And as they say, they fuck around and found out. So let's bring back respect for people, for humanity. Because right now, it's truly missing in the world. All right? I still need you to get up. Yeah, you get up, get out, and be respectful.